Taliban has said that the last pocket of resistance, that was the Panjshir Valley, has been completely captured by them. Remember, this is a claim. They also put out visuals like these saying that they've managed to put the Taliban flag in the house of the governor of Bazarak. But then NDTV also learning from our sources that that is not the case in the entire valley region and the entire Panjshir region, and there are other places where fighting actually continues. Meanwhile, reports and tweets have been coming in. National Resistance Front of Afghanistan, the Taliban's claim of occupying Panjshir is false, is what they have said. The NRF forces are present in all strategic positions across the valley and continue to fight as well. That is what they are saying. They put out several tweets saying that we assure the people of Afghanistan that the struggle against Taliban and their partners will continue until justice and freedom prevails in the area. Also, Ahmad Masood has tweeted that the Taliban are not fighting with us, but the Pakistani army and the ISI are leading them at this point. The Taliban are not strong enough to compete with us, but the Pakistan army is cooperating with them as of this moment. Also, resistance forces have told NDTV at this point that the road in the Panjshir Valley is with Taliban. However, fighting continues in the sub-valley area as well. So, a lot of difference between what both the factions are saying as to whether or not Panjshir Valley has been completely captured, giving its complete control to Taliban. I spoke about this with Vishnu a short while ago.
It remains quite clear that this is one side of the picture. The former Northern Alliance, the Panjshir Resistance as we now refer to them, insist that they are still fighting in these areas. However, in a statement to NDTV earlier today, somebody who's affiliated with the Northern Alliance, a close member of the Panjshir Resistance, has said that while the road is with the Taliban, the sub-valleys continue to be are areas where the fight still continues, where the Panjshir Resistance continue to operate from. So therefore, it's very much a mixed picture. Now, what is at stake for India in all of this? Now, remember, India has supported the resistance in Afghanistan very, very closely. 20 years ago, I spent about more than 10 days in the Panjshir Valley. The road which I just referred to wasn't a road then. It was just a dust track. But India was very much a player in that area in helping Ahmad Shah Massoud, whose son Ahmad Massoud, whose picture you see on the screen over there, is now one of the senior leaders of the Panjshir Resistance. We provided them with helicopters, either as gifts or we maintained those helicopters. There's an Indian military hospital in a place called Farkhor in Tajikistan, which lies to the north of the Panjshir Valley. That's where Ahmad Shah Massoud is believed to have died. And that's where scores of Afghan resistance fighters have been treated. There's a picture of a Mi-35 attack helicopter. Now, this Mi-35 had actually been given from Belarus to Afghanistan, but it had been funded by India. Helicopters similar to this had been given in the past by India as well to Afghanistan. And in the past, when the fight was actually taking place against the Taliban, who were then in Kabul, India had provided them with the transport helicopters. So at this juncture, India is in a wait and watch mode. We are being pragmatic. We've already reached out to the Taliban. India says that they've reached out to India, and those talks have taken place between our ambassador in Qatar and Taliban representatives. Obviously, India is looking to see what exactly takes place. Whether or not the Panjshir Resistance can last out long enough or represent some sort of a serious threat to the Taliban remains to be seen. But there is a belief, and a strong one, that they are essentially fighting Pakistani armed forces and not just the Taliban itself.